Experience Warragul, a thriving rural town set among rolling green hills and dairy fields. Wander down Queen Street and take in the ornate 19th century architecture. Choose from a vast array of boutique restaurants and wineries. Stage 1 of the Lakes Oil Tour of Gippsland for 2014. It's Warragul to Warragul, 91.6 kilometres. And of course, this circuit is going to suit National Road Series leader, Brenton Jones. He's a Warragul local and he is leading the series at the moment from his teammate, Joe Cooper. We've got Jesse Kerrison, the young sprinter from Budget Forklifts. Tim Rowe, his teammate's going to go very nicely on the climbs.
It is pretty lumpy. There's some tough climbs out there, and I can imagine a few of the sprinters are not going to find themselves too comfy in the top going over those climbs. So I've done the course, as I said before. I'm a local boy, so I know how to climb those climbs, and we'll give it a good crack.
And of course, the big news for this one is we've got our gold medalist back from the Commonwealth Games. We've got Alex Edmondson here, the World Pursuit Champion. We've also got Scott Sunderland here. Also, the Teams Pursuit World Champion, Mitchell Mulhern, riding for the Lakes Oil team.
I think I'm a bit underdone, but I'm a racer. I'm not going to go down without a fight, and so if I can, I'm always going to try and do the best for me and also for the team here with the Sassy boys.
I would like to see Brenton Jones win this stage. He's the local, he's the National Road Series leader. What could be a better way to start this tour than have the local man win the bike race?
First stage of every tour, it's always going to be aggressive, and every guy will be looking to get up the road. But if we can bring it back together and have it for a bunch sprint, then I'll be looking to get the job done for the guys.
Yeah, great first stage today, 91.6 k's around Warragul, the rolling hills of Gippsland.
That first sort of 30 to 40k, it was quite quick. Budget wanted to take the initiative and ride the front to keep it together towards that first sprint for Jesse to try and get some bonus points.
First sprint was very aggressive, where we saw the three riders that contested the last sprint on the Campolina Fulton Hogan through the Great South Coast once again fight it out. But it was Jesse Kerrison that took out the first sprint from Brenton Jones and Ryan McAnally.
A few of the other teams tried to make a move after that, and I think that's where most of the pace was coming. But once a decent sized break had got up the road, a lot of the teams tried to sort of back it off, and because this is quite a long tour, and I think people are trying to get their legs as fresh as possible.
So shortly after that first sprint at the 40k mark, there was a very bad crash, and Mark Fagg came down along with Freddie Ovett, the boy from Jayco VIS, and he looked to be in a bit of trouble, Ovett.
As soon as you hear a bit of screeching and crunching through the bunch, you definitely get a bit scared then. But we took the initiative and tried to, all us boys, try and stay up towards the front.
Then at the 45k mark, 7 riders went away, and they included Stuart Smith from Health.com Search to Retain and Theo Yates from Sattler's Giant Racing Team, who was awarded the most aggressive on the day. They stayed away for 11k's, where they reeled back in at the 56k mark.
Into that first KOM, we knew it was quite a technical descent going into the bottom of the course with a bit of an S-bend, so we took the initiative and jumped up towards the front to take that first KOM on.
At the 70k mark, 5 riders went away. Budget forklifts were controlling the peloton, but it was the Budget forklift rider Tim Rowe that attacked and took out the second KOM from Brenton Jones.
I got a little bit caught out, tried to take it easy up the climb, and got a little bit caught out towards the back and had to try and chase a little bit to get back on.
The 81k mark, a large group of riders went away, mainly the top teams with Budget Avanti CM Racing and also Wormel Civil, and they held a 37-second lead. Then another mishap took place with Mark Wilson from Croydon Cycle Works being taken out by one of the team cars. He regained his composure and rode to the finish. The large group of all the main teams got out to a 37-second gap. But then the charging peloton reeled him in with 3k's to go.
I like a bit of the technical stuff coming from the track background, a bit of argy-bargy and a bit of sketchiness towards it. I thrive off that type of stuff, and a bit of bumping and bruising. It's good.
And it was a frantic sprint to the line, with Scott Law from Avanti getting up to defeat his teammate in Brenton Jones, with Jacob Westall, the young Queenslander from Charter Mason, finishing third.
We really wanted to get Brenton up for the win, and I had him on my wheel and went out of that last corner, and I just kept going for the line, didn't look back, but it was awesome to come 1-2 in the first stage.
So after stage 1, the tour leader is Scott Law by 1 second over Brenton Jones. The other classifications, you see Tim Rowe from Budget Forklifts in the Subaru King of the Mountain jersey. Scott Law is the Lakes Oil Green Sprinters jersey, and the most aggressive on stage 1 was Theodore Yates riding for Sattler's Giants Racing Team.